Hey, good morning, Virginia hunters. It's Sunday morning, about 05. Had a little rain. Dog was a little restless, so I got up and let him out. And you know how it is when you get up early, you just kind of stay awake. So anyway, just thinking about Richmond. So according to Channel 6 News in Richmond, CBS, violent crime is up 400% in Richmond from last year. In June alone, there was 5 murders and 28 shootings in June of 2020. That included an 81-year-old man, a 5-year-old child, and a 15-year-old that was shot and killed. You got to ask yourself, why is Richmond leadership, Mayor Stoney, and those folks being quiet on the issue? Well, let me just share what I think. It fits their narrative. When crime goes up, something must be done. Even now that you can only buy 1 gun a month, you're going to watch crime still going to continue to go up. So they're defunding the police department. Violent crime is up 400% in the city. It's 168 times higher, or 168% higher than the rest of Virginia. And that includes Hampton, Virginia Beach, all those other democratically controlled areas like Alexandria, Loudoun County, Fairfax, all that. Why? Because it fits the narrative, people. You know, November is going to be the tipping point. It's kind of like a seesaw, you know. Once it gets so far, it goes down to the ground. November is going to be the tipping point. And I share these things with you not to advocate for violence, not to, upset you or whatever, but to get you prepared. Every time you go to the store, you should buy 4 more bags of beans. You should buy an extra coffee, extra canned goods, and put them away. Don't use them. Extra cooking oil, extra rice, extra, and put it away. Less than 90 days, and you're going to need it. Because when an environment goes from permissive to non-permissive overnight, if you got a kid up to go to the store, if you got a kid up to go to the gas station, if you got to have a security detail so you can put gas in your vehicle, ain't good. It ain't good. I feel sorry for those that live in the city. I really do. And then I don't, right? That's your choice. You choose to live there. But Well, that's where all the jobs are. Well, if you put yourself in a situation where you don't need that job, by not being in debt, I'm going to talk about that for a minute too. Man, if you're in debt, you got to get out of debt. Debt is slavery. I mean, you think about it, if you have to work, and I know I'm saying this, but I'm paying taxes, right? So we'll always be in debt to the government. But, if you're in debt, man, you got to get yourself out of it. Put yourself in a position, it's freedom, as much freedom as you can actually have in this country. And no, that's not a COVID cough. Oh, man. So, I might know one person now with a family member with the first signs of COVID, maybe one. They live in another state. Shout out to them. I pray. Sending my prayers south. I know. I got to clean the camera lens. Oh, that's better. But shout out down south. Prayers your way, brother. I'm praying that everything works out for you. And if you need anything, I'm en route. You know that. So take care of your brothers, people. Take care of your sisters. Be kind to your neighbor, even if they have an Obama sticker on their vehicle. Be kind to them. I'm just seeing people being rude and nasty, outright nasty. They changed the in and out at the grocery store, and you can only go in one way, you can only go out the other, for whatever freaking reason. It's just a cluster. And I went up there and I was trying to ask why they did it. And then one of the other customers, who is not from this area, obviously, from Northern Virginia, out here with their second home, said, "Just get over it." He said that from behind his mask. Just nasty. And, because they were parked in the fire lane as he was getting in his vehicle. A young guy, too. Wasn't some old, crusty old fart that you expect to be a little rude, right? This is a young person. Late 20s, early 30s. But people are just nasty to one another now. We were at a gas station. A buddy of mine and I, we went down and played cards a month back with some friends of ours in a different state. And we're at the gas station. There's people fighting in the parking lot. And the lady behind the counter said that's happened 5 times that day. And our country is being ripped apart. No kindness. No acts of kindness. Everybody's pissed off. Nobody trusts one another anymore. Richmond's violent crime is up 400% in the month of June from last year. I can see it spike, going up 40%, 20%, but 400. That's 4 and 2 zeros. I did good in math. But I don't get it. I do get it. That is what they want. Divide us by race, divide us by ideology, divide us by urban versus rural. If you completely fracture the fabric of the American people, you win. And that's what they've done. Who's they? The people that want to destroy our country from within. I know the phone's a little shaky because I got it on my leg. I don't have my stand in here, but it's 5 in the morning. I'm not walking through the rain, going to my shop to get my phone stand. I'm not going to do it. So bear with me. Anyway, it's you got to prepare. Not going to get any better. It's going to get worse. Leave some comments down below. What is it like in your area? What are you guys seeing? And please subscribe, share these videos. I went to post a video last night about, what my 24-hour experience on Facebook, and I took it down. I'll put a little bit of it in here, but it's, Facebook has not changed since I was off of it. It is exactly like the reason, I didn't voluntarily get off Facebook. Zuckerberg got me off Facebook, and his Facebook mafia folks, but good news is Virginia Hunters Coalition is still a group on Facebook with almost 12,000 people on there, so that is awesome. Glad to see that, and whoever's running it, great job for keeping it alive without me on there. I don't know where the picture went. The picture went with Candlestick. It doesn't have a picture up there anymore. I don't know if Facebook took that down or what, but anyway, whatever. Candlestick is a big giant deer. It was on my father-in-law's property over there that we hunted, and he's a monster. He's just a giant of a deer. He's an old deer too. We call him Candlestick because his tines went straight up. He's about 11, 12 pointer from the trail cams, but he is a big beast. So beautiful deer. I would probably mount that deer. So, I'm not into mountain deer, but I would probably mount that one. I wanted to shoot it and mount it for my father-in-law, and he passed away, last year, right before Christmas. So in the heat of the Second Amendment fight, right? In the heat of the sanctuary battle against tyranny here in this state. Anyway, prepare. On a lighter note, we did get our range finished. I got a nice little range, and where we can practice our drills and, be safe about it. We got our backstop built. Very happy with that. Light work, and I'm rusty. I haven't, especially on the pistol. Oh my gosh, I'm a little rusty, so I got to get out there more. And but it's been raining so bad here. I just, all that. If it ain't raining, we ain't training. That I did when I was in the Marine Corps. Great day. It's hard when you're my age to be miserable. But anyway, you got to do it. I remember once in Okinawa, I was on the KD course qualifying with the M16 in a typhoon, and I would have to blow. This is before we had optics, folks. This is back in the day, right? 20-inch guns and no optics. But I remember being in the offhand at the 200, having to blow the water out of the rear sight. As the rear aperture would fill up with a droplet of water in it, and you couldn't see through it. It was crazy, but I did qualify expert. That was kind of funny. Blessings to y'all this Sunday morning. Remember, Jesus is the reason. So, those without faith will falter. Those with faith will survive. So, have faith in a higher power. Take care of your families. Take care of your brothers and your sisters. God bless you all. Keep your powder dry. Sic Semper Tyrannis.